If you need to generate long waveforms or waveforms with complex timing, like pulse trains or data packets in the serial bus, choose Advanced Mode. In this demo, I'll show you how to program a simple waveform sequence in 3 entries and how to change the way they are played out. Select Advanced Mode from the home page. Press the predefined button to view the built-in waveforms. Check the waveforms and click OK to add them to the waveform list. Now you can drag and drop the waveforms from the list to the sequence one by one. You can add whichever waveform you like into the sequence, but in each entry, the channel 1 and channel 2 waveforms must be of the same length or you'll run into warnings later. Click the Go To field of the last entry and change it from Next to 1. This will let the sequence go back to the first entry after it is finished. You can easily change the amount of times the waveforms are repeated by simply allocating the desired amount in the Repeat column. Leave the repeat number of entry 1 as 1 and add a marker for this entry to trigger the scope. You do this with a simple right swipe, which will bring up the marker to check. Click the On buttons on the front panel to turn channel 1 and channel 2 output on. Then click the Run button to start the sequence. Adjust the scope to observe the output waveforms with channel 1, channel 2, and channel 3 as the trigger source. You can easily change the waveform timing from the settings bar. Let's change the sample rate from 1 gigasample per second to 500 megasamples per second. This changes the output frequency to half of the original setting. And let's change the output amplitude of channel 1 to 50% of the original setting in the waveform. I'll click the Run button twice on the front panel for the changes to take effect. You can see the change on the scope in terms of the frequency and amplitude of channel 1 output. Use the Wait Event tab to see a menu of triggering event options. Let's select the front panel Manual Trigger option. I'll set the scope to capture a single shot, and I'll press the Manual button on the front panel of the generator. This will output one sequence, and we're able to see it here on the scope.